Groundwater is great for many things. It provides us with hydration, a healthful water system, and something that is effortlessly accessible and exists everywhere. However, when groundwater is overpumped for a long period of time, the results will not be so great. The aquifer will become exhausted and contaminated once it is overpumped. The land will begin to sink, water will intrude into drinking water supplies that are close to seaside territories, and both the cost and contamination of the deeper wells will increase. These are all results of water withdrawals. According to Science Direct, water withdrawals, or water reflections, are characterized as fresh water taken from ground or surface water sources either all the time or incidentally and transported to the location of use. Water withdrawal indicates the aggregate sum of water withdrawn from a surface water or groundwater source. The estimate of the amount of water withdrawn is used to assess requests from residential, modern, and horticultural clients. The estimates of the water withdrawal can show the level of rivalry and reliance of water assets. When the water is withdrawn faster than it can be replenished, it can create an inability to meet the needs both currently and in the future. Abusing water will likely cause harm to environments, especially the environments that depend on shallow groundwater or lasting streams. Requests that exceed supply can create disagreement between clients among upstream and downstream groups, along with the withdrawal needs in both recreational and natural interests. Due to all the issues and impacts that water withdrawals have caused, laws have been put into place. In the state of Michigan, registration of large quantity water withdrawals is required. Michigan, along with the other states and provinces surrounding the Great Lakes, have each created laws that regulate water uses within the Great Lakes Basin. This is done in order to manage the groundwater and surface water resources within the Great Lakes Basin and to forbid diversions outside the basin. Large quantity withdrawals are having the capacity to withdraw at least 100,000 gallons per day. That corresponds to a pump capacity of at least 70 gallons per minute combined total for all pumps on the property. In Michigan, owners that propose new or increased withdrawals that are more than 2 million gallons per day are required to apply for a water withdrawal permit. Water withdrawals that are intense have caused wells, springs, and wetlands to become completely dried out. When river water or groundwater changes in both quantity and/or quality, the wildlife and habitat, including both plants and animals in the area, will be disturbed. Lake levels drop, stream flow decreases along with the consequence of severe harm to wildlife, and the contamination will prevent the installation of new wells. With all that said, you are probably wondering if this is something that can be changed, and if so, how can this be changed? While solving the solution is still in the works, water pipelines and artesian wells are two possible solutions. These solutions are more natural and are less likely to have the consequences of pumping from aquifers. As mentioned earlier, something else that has helped has been the laws of owning a permit, and not everyone wants to pay money to do so. This has also helped decrease the amount of water being pumped over the years. This map shows the number of water withdrawals per capita in 1960. As you can see, there were not many. This next map shows the number of water withdrawals per capita in 2005. As you can see, almost every continent in every country is very dark colored, showing that there were many water withdrawals. As you can see, within the next decade, there was a large decrease in the water withdrawals per capita by 2015. While the use of water withdrawals clearly continues to be an issue, especially in the U.S., it has been decreasing and improving. In order to have a steady improvement, we must continue to watch the amount of water that we are pumping each day. Less water pumped means less consequences had, and more organisms and wildlife saved. As long as we continue to stay informed, our ecosystem will change for the better.